Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video, and today we're going to be breaking down the trailer for Yellowjackets Season 2, and let's get right into it. So it must be Tell Me a Story night, because we see Van telling a story about the wilderness and how it's beautiful but yet violent and misunderstood, and how it waited and waited to befriend whoever arrived. I don't know about you, but I never said to myself I want to be friends with the wilderness. And how and why does the wilderness want friends? How does it know about friends in general? We see Natalie telling Lottie that the whole time there was some darkness out there. Obviously she was there too, she know. And Lottie is saying that she thought that they left the darkness there when they were rescued. Misty is telling Citizen Detective Walter someone is hiding something, and he's like, everybody's hiding something. Misty got the audacity. Shauna seems worried about the whole Adam thing, so she's asking Misty if they was careful or not. She wasn't worried about it when she was chopping them up. We finally find out that Lottie was committed in a mental institution in Switzerland this whole time. I find it interesting that they put Melanie, Sophie, Tawny, and Jasmine's name up there, but when it gets to Christina Ricci, Samantha, Juliette Lewis, and Sophie Thatcher, that it says with. I could be looking too much into it, or it's going to be a lot focused on Shauna and Taissa's characters. I did read previously, though, that it was going to be focused a lot on Teen Shauna, and that she had to give a lot into this season, so we'll see. But we see Taissa saying that they need to find a way to stay alive. Shauna's daughter is telling her that she's a, life taker, and Shauna's over here looking up at the sky like, oh no, maybe no, I'm not. Are you kidding me? Innocent rabbits are at risk. And then we see them all chanting, we hear the wilderness and it hears us. It sees you too. Don't forget that part. And it has a hold on you too for life. So I just want to break down these screenshots really quick. Like I said before, Van is telling them a story about the wilderness. Misty is standing back there like the creep that she is. Have a seat, like I'm pretty sure everybody else is. It does kind of look like she's leaning on something, but sit on the floor. And I feel like this is probably one of the earlier episodes. Like they're like getting us into it, trying to tell us a story about the wilderness. But we want to get down to the nitty gritty real quick. Lottie is Lottieing. There's no telling what she's doing out there, because it looked like she was by herself in the trailer, but you never know. I don't know what Natalie's doing either. What she's looking at is cold. You need something on your head too. Lottie got something on her head. Cuckoo Shauna has something on her head. You need to bundle up. Almost everybody I done seen has something on their head or face because it's cold while you're outside doing whatever you're doing. That sounds like somebody's old grandma. Put something on your head. It's cold outside. I mean, look at that snow outside. Just look at it. Then we have adult Natalie looking confused. So I'm thinking the cult kidnapped Natalie to bring her to Lottie, because when Natalie was trying to find out who killed Travis, things got brought back to Lottie. So the cult busted up in Natalie's house, picked her up and took her on up out of there and brought her in front of Lottie. I thought Lottie was going to be mad and angry, but it seems like she's not by the looks of this trailer, previous trailers, and all of the pictures that's been released for season 2 so far. And I've watched those trailers and seen those pictures so many times already, it's kind of crazy. And it never came off that Lottie was upset or anything. You actually hear them say, maybe Lottie can help us. So maybe that's the whole reason why Lottie ended up in a mental institution in the first place. She was spitting facts and nobody believed her. They thought she was crazy. Let me know, how do you think Lottie is going to be in season 2? But who do y'all think this is? I'm thinking it could be Natalie and Travis probably trying to hunt for something. Even though that person in the front looks like they have something on their head, I still think it could be Natalie. Where y'all think they going? That snow is thick. I saw an interview where they said they wasn't even outside for this. This was actually in an actual building, not even outside. And how they had to act like they were cold because they was actually inside. Shauna's touching on her belly. Then she looked up at us. Don't look at me, girl. We all know how you got pregnant. We all know. We saw it. And we see Lottie becoming one with the tree and touching on that symbol that we've been seeing in the woods everywhere. I wonder if she knows who's been carving that out. Is it bringing her some kind of supernatural ability, or what's going on? And this right here is something that I think is a flashback. One of the girls is probably talking about their experience out there and how they got saved and how the press was all in their business. We see Misty. We see someone who looks like could be Lottie. The person in front of Lottie, I don't know if that's Shauna or if that's Natalie or not. And we see Taissa. I was trying to see if we saw Coach Ben anywhere, because I don't think Coach Ben made it out. I think Coach Ben could possibly be one of the people that they ate out there because he's useless. One day they probably said, we're tired of you limping around here with these sticks. We could use them for a fire. So we're taking them. They don't even listen to him. When he tries to put his one foot down, they don't even listen to him. So he probably was breakfast, lunch, and dinner one day. If you didn't see in one of my previous videos, Coach Ben's boyfriend will be in season 2. I remember in season 1 that they said his boyfriend was like a writer or something. So maybe he will be on this case too. I don't know. But I think something will go down with Coach Ben's boyfriend. But what if this right here is Coach Ben actually getting eaten up by Mari? Because Mari looks like she's a dog with rabies right now. She looks like she's a hyena or something. But she's just not laughing. It's looking serious. Maybe they're drugged up again. I don't know. What's wrong with her? Misty looks like she's up to something, like always. Taissa busted open that door like she needs answers. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but what if that door that she just opened is the place that Van works at? Because what is Van looking at? It looks like they could be looking at each other. And right here, Shauna had her weapon out. I wonder who she's trying to point it at. It doesn't look like she know what to do with it, but we all know she do. So supposedly Detective Walter is going to have a thing for Misty. I thought he was going to try to be after Misty, trying to figure out what she done did to Adam. But this could be a potential love interest from what I read. But she's trying to tell him that someone is hiding something. And he's like, everyone is hiding something. But Misty, come on, girl. You have all the secrets. And you're trying to be in somebody else's business and trying to get them in trouble? Tell him what you did to Jessica Roberts and how you helped hide Adam. And it ain't no telling what else you done did. And what's going on here, Taissa? Why the mirror looking back at you like that? You not looking into the mirror. I don't know about y'all, but Taissa's story is the one that I'm really interested about. I'm interested about the whole thing, but Taissa, that tree, them wolves, the man with no eyes, her grandma in the casket with her eyes rolled back with no eyeballs, the dog, how did she win that election? Because she was losing the whole time? There's so many questions revolving around Taissa. Do y'all think Shauna's going to get arrested over Adam? I don't think she is. I think somehow, some way she's going to get out of it. And she's bringing her whole family into this whole drama because she wants to be a murderer. And she want to act all worried about it now. She wasn't worried about it before. But since the police is knocking at the door, you want to run to Misty and ask her if y'all did it right. But you had no remorse when you had him up in that bathtub. Misty, girl, what are you doing now? And it looks like Lottie could be consoling Natalie in a way. I wonder who this is that she's leaning on right here. Maybe it's Lottie again, but I don't know if Lottie ever dressed like that. So who is that? Is that the Antler Queen's shadow on the floor in the same room with Van and Taissa? Other than finding out what's going on with Taissa this season, I'm trying to find out what's going on between her and Van. I'm so excited to see adult Van and adult Taissa together. Look at how Van's holding on her head. Look at how they're holding on to each other. Don't ever let go. Don't ever let go. You don't need Simone, girl. You don't need Simone. She don't want you no more anyway because of what you done did to the dog and down there with that whole shrine, girl. Van understands you. Simone don't know what's going on. I still don't trust Simone. Why does it look like Lottie is still out there in the wilderness? I know this is probably where she lives now, but if it was me, I wouldn't want to see a scenery that looked like that ever again in life. It looks like Van and at least Misty went to go visit her. And if y'all remember in season 1, Van and Misty was the ones that was with Lottie at the end when they was in the snow and on their knees, looking like they was following behind Lottie. So that makes sense that the both of them are there. I wonder how much Misty and Walter are we going to see together. I feel like Misty is probably going to have to take him down. I wonder how long Natalie was actually with Lottie. It looked like she was sneaking to tell Misty and Walter this. She had to have gotten away, ran away for at least a few seconds. What do y'all think they're about to do right here? They're picking up weapons and running like they're about to go kill something. But Taissa was talking about how they have to find a way to survive. And then right after that, we see them all running. It looks like it could be everyone except obviously Coach Ben, because how he gonna run? Like I said, he was probably the one sacrificed. Who tied down Natalie and got her yelling like that? Most likely it was that Colt, of course. But she up in there kicking and screaming. Can't nobody hear you, girl. I think this blood on Lottie's hands is a hallucination. She's having flashbacks. And who is that? Florizix? Is that because of Adam? And I can't stand Shauna's daughter. I really can't stand her. I wonder if their relationship will be better this season since she knows that her mother likes to unalive people and they need to hold this family secret so that her mom doesn't go to jail. Because even though she's a brat and acts like she doesn't care about anything, she cares about this. Natalie is sitting back like, what's this? What's going on? While Lottie is over there having some kind of meditation and breathing treatment with her people. But really, Natalie needs to get on up and go over there and join them. She is so tense. Who do y'all think is wearing which mask? And why are they wearing them? And who are they looking at? Lottie is passed out. She on the ground. Why? Just why? What's in the cabin now? What are they all yelling about? This looks like it could be the first time that Misty and Walter ever seen each other. Now, where are they walking to in this storm? It must be real serious. And who do y'all think the ice broke on? Who was walking on the ice and it broke and they fell inside? Maybe it was Natalie because she does look wet here. Or maybe she was trying to help the person, but it looks like the same gloves to me, so it probably was her. Now, how did Lottie end up inside a retail store? That's clothes hanging on the rack. Shauna has to be giving birth right here. She just gotta be. What do y'all think is gonna happen to this baby? They already said that they're not gonna eat the baby, so it has to be something else. This whole standing in a circle and chanting thing is weird because why do y'all think they were saying we hear the wilderness and it hears us over and over again? Like, what is that doing for them? What kind of ritual is this? Somebody's getting sacrificed? Because I'm not about to be cutting my hand up for nothing. Whose blood is that on their face? Whose blood is that on their face? Coach Ben don't want to hear it no more. Whatever it is, he don't want to hear it no more. And who do y'all think they're carrying? They're purposely showing us one foot, having us think that maybe it's Coach Ben, but I don't think it's Coach Ben. I think it's somebody else. Maybe that person is injured and they just have to carry them. But who do y'all think it is? Because we already see it's not Misty, obviously not Van. I think that's Taissa behind Van. That looks like Shauna, and behind Shauna, I don't know who that is. But y'all let me know your thoughts on the trailer. And if you have any predictions from watching it, let me know so we can talk about it. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.